Yo, what's up? I'm gonna just jump right in so that I don't lose the thoughts that Spirit gave me because I tried to record this shit. I guess I ain't got no motherfucking story, so we just go motherfucking go live because I don't got the patience for this shit. Alright, so we got Inner Journey, right? Number 35 actually resonates with the number 8. 3 plus 5 equals 8. When I was thinking the number 8, right, I automatically think the death and rebirth cycle, right? Because when you turn the 8 around, it's an infinity cycle, right? It's that infinite loop. So that death and rebirth, which is the life cycle, right? But it also resonates with the wealth, the luxury, right? And then we have number 16 with masculine energy. Number 1 plus 6 equals 7, right? 7 also resonates with the inner journey. It resonates with ascension, growth, spiritual growth, right? But it also resonates with the luxury as well, the luck, the good fortune, right? But it's with masculine energy. So when I saw those two cards together with inner journey on top of the deck and then the masculine energy, what I was thinking was that this was someone who was coming into a balancing of the feminine and the masculine energies. Someone, and when I think about the feminine energies, yes, it's that nurturing energy, but I also think the creative, right? It's that creative energy. It's that inspiration. It's that cycle as well, because I also think that the breast and the womb lead us towards people, places, and things that we need to be a part of, right? So it allows us to go through our life cycle, right? And then I also think the masculine energy also has to do with action, productivity, right? It's getting rid of that procrastination. It's actually taking the leadership role in our life and in other people's lives as well, right? Okay, so we have the masculine energy and inner journey. So I thought that this was someone who was coming into a balancing of the feminine and the masculine energies. This was someone who has something on their mind that they want to do. Maybe they might be pushing it back. Maybe they don't really want anybody to know that they're thinking about this. Maybe this is something that is really almost weighing heavy on their heart, on their souls, but something that they don't really talk about with anyone. Right? This is something that they want to do creatively, right? It may be art, it may be drawing, it may be games, video games, it may be, like streaming, it may be just being like a YouTuber or talking, or fashion, like whatever it is, this is something that would be, I guess, resonant with the creative world. This is something that you want to do creatively, and it's something that you may have thought of as a child, as a teenager. This is something that is definitely a dream of yours, right? But it's not something that you do. I don't feel like you are lazy in a sense. I do feel like you are productive. I do feel like you're doing things, but I don't feel like it's what you want to do in this life. I don't feel like it's what you love to make money on. I don't feel like it's what makes your heart and your soul sing. I feel like what you are doing now is something that causes your soul to whisper. So I feel like you need to step into a reality where you have what you desire and what you want, and you are taking the action on that and allowing your soul to really flow with the current instead of fighting so much against the current, which is what I feel like you're doing at this time right now. So with that masculine energy, I feel like this is something that's leading you towards your dreams. Now, how I got confirmation for that actually, right, is I actually had this Page of Cups card. These 3 cards actually popped up out on the side. I didn't even see them until after I had already laid out all of these cards here. But we have this Page of Cups, which also talks about the child, the inner child, all of the things that you have within your heart and your mind. But we also have the Star card, right? And when I seen that Star card, what really led me to this was letting me know that this was something that was going to come into fruition for you and was going to bring out so much of what you desire. And when we have this Star card, it also, talks about our hopes, our inspirations, our dreams, but it also talks about the creativity aspect of it, which, again, resonated with the divine feminine and the divine masculine merging together. And you know what else taught me that? This 10 of Cups that came out. Yes, it talks about marriage. Yes, it talks about, a happy family. But it also talks about a union, right? And this could be about love. But what I really felt was this was a union of souls within yourself. This was that yin and that yang coming together to unite. And what was that going to cause? Not just, you being able to be creative and you taking action on that, but also an ascension of the soul, right? Because we talked about number 7 resonating with ascension. This is something that you are literally ascending as a soul, as a divine soul, and you're coming into. Right? We also have this King of Wands energy, which talks about being action oriented. All right. So that also confirmed what I was saying about the masculine energy being something that you're taking action on. And with this Death card at the top, it's like you're letting go, or you're learning to let go, or you're even about to let go of who you thought you were in the past. Someone who really went along with everybody else's thoughts, perceptions, and beliefs of what they wanted you to do, right? Their projections of what they wanted you to do, and you're letting go of that. And now you're coming into someone who's saying, you know what? I can do this. I can do what I want. I don't know how, but I can. But guess what? It's not up to you to know how. All you need to do is step forward into all of the hopes and dreams and desires that you have, because guess what? Yes, you can get paid for what you want to do. Yes, we do want what you have. Yes, we are eager to see what you are willing to create for us. We need it in this world. No, it is not too saturated. No, there's not too many people. No, we won't be bored. We want what you have. We want to see what you have. We will pay for what you have. We will pay for what you are willing to give just because it comes from you. That is your energy. And with this Truth card and this Divine Timing card that came up, right? It was really letting me know that this may not be something that is so quickly an overnight success. This may not be something that is going to happen the second that you decide to do what you want to do. But it's because you are meant to last in this world. It's because you are meant to make an impact in this world with what you have to do. This isn't just some 5 seconds of fame. No, this is something where it lasts for generations and generations and lifetimes over lifetimes, because it is needed. It will change the course of the trajectory of this world. This is something that is needed. And how I got real confirmation from those 2 cards right there, they told me that the next 2 cards that came out were going to really confirm what you're thinking about these 2 cards. And what came out was this abundance and recognition card, the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, okay? We're really letting me know that once you do this, right? Once you settle into this, once this is something that you allow yourself to give your heart and soul to, you're going to get what you desire out of it. You're going to get the abundance of wealth. You're going to get the abundance of fame. You're going to get the abundance of community. That's what's going to come out for you. You are going to be seen and heard for what you put out, whether that is, again, video games, streaming, talking, just like doing fashion, just literally doing, maybe you're making dolls, maybe you're literally making stuffed animals, whatever it is that you are doing. This is something that is meant to be seen. This is something that is meant to be felt. This is something that is meant to be heard, and it will last. Okay? And again, we have the Hangman in reverse. What I was really thinking is that this was an energy. Not this energy that we were just talking about. No, the energy that you've been in, the energy of not doing what you want to do truly. It was this energy of feeling trapped, feeling stuck in your reality. But you don't have to feel that way. I'm literally seeing the Wheel of Fortune in my head. You don't have to feel that way. You don't have to be that way. You get to create your own reality. You get to make happen whatever you desire. You are the co-creator with the universe. So the universe is always listening, right? It is like a radio, right? Tuning into your frequency. Whatever you turn that dial on, it is going to listen in. And it's going to match that frequency with you. Okay? So if you decide that just a little bit a day, or just a second a day, or just a minute a day, or however long that you decide to commit to this, the universe will listen. And it will continue to bring you more of that. And you will see more of it pop up. Maybe first it pops up as an ad on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. It's going to pop up. Maybe it starts, again, as an opportunity. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's someone mentioning it to you in person. Maybe it's someone saying, you know what, you're really good at this. Have you ever thought of doing this? It is going to continue to come as long as you continue to merge those souls in between and come into that divine masculine and divine feminine. As long as you continue to nurture that inner child within yourself that says, you know what, I actually want to do this. Because you know what? That is a huge part of reparenting ourselves. Letting ourselves and giving ourselves the chance to do all the things that we've desired for a long time. That we've said we needed to do this for a long time. That we have felt deeply in our souls, even if we haven't even talked with ourselves about it. Just a feeling that lies within our bodies in here. This is something that we should take the chance on. And that is the reading today. See, I actually pulled out that rose course because I really feel like this is something that it's a loving of ourselves. Coming into the knowledge of who we are and what we're meant to do. That is true love. And all of this really, it comes from the love frequency to begin with. So that is the reading. Wow, there's so much good coming through, and I feel like this is a blending of the souls. This is a union of the souls. I'm so happy. Thank you.